everyone. This is Monday's vlog. I'm recording it Sunday night, so that's why it's dark. But the topic today I want to touch on is for mommies. This could be for moms of 1, 2, or 3 kids, but I just want to touch on how you guys can start or stay more dedicated to your health goals and your weight loss, weight gain, whatever it may be. Maybe you don't want to lose weight and you just want to make sure that you're more healthier. These are some tips to get you there. So let's just jump right into it. Of course, stick to the first thing, which is plan. You can see that in my last week's vlog for tips. You want to plan ahead, plan everything, that'll make it easier for your workouts, your meals. And if you just don't have time to write it down, a good way to plan your meals is just while you're in the grocery store. Okay, this is for Monday, this is for Tuesday, this is for Wednesday. Plan it that way. And I'm pretty sure most moms do this because, you know, you gotta get stuff, make sure you have everything for the recipe. So just make sure you plan healthy meals ahead too. I'll go into a little bit more. When you're cooking for your kids or your husband or your boyfriend, sometimes, you know, they don't eat the same way you do. So what you want to do is alter the recipes, alter the food to make it fit your lifestyle. For example, if your kids like chicken fingers, instead of baking them or frying them, you could bake them in panko breading. I think I'm going to do a recipe on that next week. But it's really easy, and it really, for some kids, they can't tell the difference. And for some people, they can't tell the difference either. So you can alter it. Or if you're going to do like pizza for them, you know, maybe make yours a little bit more healthy with spinach and chicken and stuff like that. There's all kind of ways you can alter. Another way to do it is eat good during the day. Now, if the kids are at daycare, at school, or even if you have 1 or 2 with you during the day, you know, you can give them whatever you want to feed them, but eat good during the day. Even if you have a not so healthy dinner, if you eat good in the day, breakfast, lunch, and snacks, it'll add up. It'll change. It'll help you with health-wise, energy-wise. One meal out of the day isn't going to make you feel crappy. But if you have 2 to 3 really good meals during the day, it could really help with your energy. It could help you lose weight too, just depending on exactly what you're eating at night. But it can really help, and those small changes will help you so that it doesn't feel so daunting and so overwhelming when you start this lifestyle change. Okay? Another question I get all the time is how can I incorporate, how can I do workouts if I'm a mom? Sorry, my phone's going off. How can I do workouts if I'm a mom? The biggest thing I say is incorporate your kids. When my son was 5 months old, I would go on a walk with him in a stroller. And I'd usually go around his nap time so he could look around, you know, at the trees and stuff, and then eventually fall asleep. So he wouldn't cry the whole time. Now, if it was windy or something, my walks would be cut short. But at least, you know, I tried to go out there. Go to the park with them. You know, sometimes I, you know, go and kick a soccer ball with him and run and get it myself because he's not going to run and get it, but that's going to get my heart rate up, and that's going to get, you know, and that's fun for him too. But if you have older kids, you know, take them to the basketball hoops, shoot some hoops with them. You know, usually we think, okay, the dads will do that, but, you know, if you have girls or guys, they'll have fun doing that kind of stuff. Or if you have a little girl who loves to dance with her. I have a girlfriend, Nicole, she's a coach under me, and she's a friend of mine. What she'll do is she'll do her Wii exercise with her daughter, and her daughter loves it. She gets into it, and she was like, "Mommy, let's exercise." And I thought that was really cool, but also the little girl doesn't know like you're helping mommy lose weight. I mean, she might, but on the inside, you know, she's spending time with her mom, she's having fun, and kids need to be active too, you know, so that helps. So incorporate them into any physical activity, whether it's going to the park, you know, whether it's dancing in the house, whether it's putting on a Zumba tape and they dance with you, whether it's putting them in their stroller if they're young enough to want to sit in there and walk. You know, even my son now, he's 16 months old. If I go around his nap time, he'll pass out, you know, and so that's just how it goes. Of course, now it's getting colder, so it's harder to do that kind of stuff. So that's why we do indoor workouts, or I'll take him to the gym with me and he'll go to daycare. if you don't have that luxury to do that, you know, some gyms don't have daycare, and some people don't want to go to the gym and leave their kids in daycare, in gym daycare, which I totally understand. It's hard to trust people with your kids. I was there. But there's ways to do it. You know, think about what kind of workouts you want to do. Okay, you want to do cardio. Okay, how can I incorporate my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old in it? You know, or like I said, you can wake up 30 minutes before them, go to bed 30 minutes after them, like I did in my my previous video about that. Another thing you want to do that'll kind of tie this all together is remember why you're doing it. A lot of times when you want to lose weight, we always think of the scale, what the scale says. But unfortunately, it's not just that. It's not how you feel with your clothes on or off. It's overall health, obviously, and all, as well as longevity of life. You want to be there for your kids. You want to make sure that, you know, they see healthy habits and that they pick them up. You know, my son likes chips and stuff, so there's things that aren't super healthy that he likes. But as soon as I pull a Greek yogurt out, I get my Herbalife shake, Herbalife bar, anything like that, he wants to eat it. And because he knows, hey, mommy's eating that, I want it too. So once they see you doing that, they could pick those habits up too. And it's really sad to see overweight kid, you know, at like 5, 6, 7 years old. It's really sad because a lot of times you don't, parents don't really see that they're, you know, could set themselves up or their kids up for health problems at a young age. And so I talked to a couple of people that I met at an Herbalife event recently, and you know, the reason why they started is because they didn't want their kids to have diabetes at age 12, 13, which is happening, believe it or not now. High cholesterol before they get to junior high, all this stuff. And you also want them to have a fair chance at life. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a young kid, they don't realize, okay, this cheeseburger, you know, and this french fries and this fast food breakfast, lunch, and dinner is going to make me fat, and it's going to make me, not healthy. And flip side, there are some slender children who still eat that way too. So don't think, you know, just because your son or daughter is bigger or smaller or bigger doesn't mean anything. It's diet, period. So if you're passing those things on to your kids, they're better for it, and you're better for it too. So remember your why. You know, of course you want to feel better. You want to, you want to do better for yourself, so you're there for them, and you also want to pass on those habits to them. But also too, you know, you want to also enjoy life, because unfortunately, your kids are gonna grow up. I know, sad, and they're gonna leave the house, and you're gonna have a life, you know, away from them while they're doing their own thing in college or seeking out whatever opportunities they have. So you want to make sure that once they leave, you know, you're happy and you're healthy, and you don't have to worry about health issues by yourself while your kid's in college, you know. I know when my mom got sick, 3 years ago, 3 years ago, it was really scary, and it made me really think of like health consequences and everything. But also the flip side, like, it made me think, God, we don't really take good care of ourselves, and we also don't take good care of our mom. So now, you know, my whole family is doing better and eating better, and, you know, just overall enjoying life. Of course, with the weight loss too, you feel better, but overall, we don't have to worry about each other's health as much. There's still some issues, but we don't have to worry about health as much. So I hope this helps somebody out there, you know, to take, you know, small steps to start your weight loss, start your healthy journey, because if you do it like all at once, like you quit fast food cold turkey, you quit your drinking soda cold turkey, all this other stuff. I mean, I did it, but honestly, it was really hard. But also the reason why I did it, I had a deadline to lose my weight for myself, so I just did it cold turkey. But I understand that could be overwhelming, because I was addicted to caffeine, so I had caffeine headaches. I was like, you know, there's parts where I wanted to go eat fast food, so I stayed my butt at home, you know, and I didn't know what to work out, so I just did everything at once. But I do realize that not everybody can do that. It's really hard to just do everything at once. So if you want to start somewhere, start with planning your meals when you're at the grocery store, okay? And the next step would be alter those meals to make it healthy for you and your kids. And then, and then maybe the next week, incorporate them into 2 or 3 days of activity, whatever that may be, basketball, park, walking, just, so, and then the fourth week, maybe start eating better during the day. And of course, all through the weeks, you want to remember why you're doing it. So I hope this helps. I'll type up a little bit on the bottom just in case if you guys want to see it in type form. But I will see you guys Tuesday for Tip Tuesday. I know this is kind of like a tip, but I want to touch on more for moms, tips for moms. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.